So today I'm going to talk about the Atomy 8 step to success. The reason why most people fail in Atomy because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to follow the correct steps in order to achieve their success. Similar when we're making a cake, right? When moms they want to make the cake, there are steps in order to get the perfect cake, right? You cannot just right away go to the oven and bake dough, right? There's certain like ingredients, certain how you fold it, how you bang it up, right? Rolling pin. These are the steps similar with our success. You expect that, oh, I want to make 10,000 a month, I want to make 30,000 a month, but if you haven't had a first step, second step, all the way until the eighth step, I think you're gonna stumble on one of the step and then you're gonna give up. I've seen so many of my members, myself, my leaders, they all stumbled on their own step and then they gave up. So the reason that we want to learn what are the 8 steps to success in Atomy that we can understand, but this is not me creating the presentation. I just touch it up a little bit. This is Atomy presentation, but the man behind who is invented these 8 steps to success is our CEO Hangil Park himself, right? So if you want to look at on the CH Atomy or my Atomy International channel, you will find the Atomy CEO Hangil Park, the Atomy 8 Step to Success by himself, but it is in Korean. There's some subtitle and some of them they have the English dubs. So let's go for the first one. The set a goal or set a dream. The reason that we want to have a balanced life, of course, we need to write them down. We all have the dreams. I used to have the dream before I met Atomy, right? And then I lost it because I was in depth with the heart of life, the hardship of life, right? When I'm an immigrant in Canada, life was not easy. I had to I had to fight from zero, right? So I didn't think about myself. What I think is, can I pay my bills end of the month? So I didn't have a balanced life. I may have make a good income, right? I may have a house, but I didn't have the freedom. Freedom is one of the balance that you want to achieve in this life. Not just having much money in your bank, but you don't have heart. What does it mean? Lots of money, you don't love people. So we need to have a balanced life. That's why the life scenario. I'm not going to explain the whole life scenario. There'll be another topic for that. But you need to write down your life scenario because this is the Bible of your life. Where you want to be in the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. You have to write them down because if your dreams are not written down, guess what? Those are just dreams. When your dreams, you write them down on a piece of paper, those are become goals. When you have goals, you can set a target. Maybe daily targets, monthly target, weekly target, you name it. As long as you have targets, you are achieving your goals day by day, right? So what is a balanced life? You must live well, which is your body, physical body. You have to live well, and you have to love. Who do you love? Could be your parents, your family, your sibling, your neighbors, right? These are the people that you want to love in your balanced life. Also, you need to learn for yourself. You cannot just work 24/7, 365 days a year, right? Not thinking about yourself. You need to learn. Maybe if you want to learn about cooking, you can spend time. But if you don't have a freedom, how can you learn cooking? For me, I love traveling. I love learning other people's culture, but can I do that 6 months a year? I cannot, right? Most people only have 2 weeks. They work for 50 to 50 weeks just to get 2 weeks vacation. Is that balanced life? For me, that is not balanced life. Balanced life is means I want to do whatever I want. I am not tied to any job, any business. I can just go to the airport. This is my dream. One day I just want to go to the airport with my family without any luggage, without any baggage. Let's go to the airport, right? We just scroll the globe and we pick one and then buy the ticket over there. What about our clothing? We buy it over there, right? No need to worry about your life anymore. That is the balanced life. And the last one, most important is to contribute to your community, to your people surrounding. Have you donated to your church, to your mosque, to your whatever that you go every week, right? You have to contribute a part of your life, not just getting how much money that you're getting every month, but how much can you do with your money every month, right? That is the goal of the balanced life. Like Sion Gil Park said, if you dream vividly, it will definitely come true. If you move forward with this dream confidently, your future will change. This is amazing statement, because you may have dreams, may have goals, but if you cannot dream it vividly, it's not going to become true. It's just going to be a dream. So you have to play this over and over in your mind like a theater, like as if you're sitting in theater, you're watching your own movie, you're the own director, you are the own superstar, right? You're in that movie, creating that movie for your life. Have you done it? I have done it many times. Every night before I went to sleep, I dream the picture of where I want to live in the next year, 2 years, 5 years. Who do I want to help? What kind of lifestyle do I want to have, right? These are the dreams that you have to vividly imagine and dream it, like Sion Pak said. You have to dream it vividly. It's just not gonna pass it and then you forget. No, you have, when it pass it, you play it like a movie. Then what? It will definitely come true. But if you move forward with this dream, you have to move with confidence. You cannot have no confidence, stumbling block, and then you forget. Man, life is hard. I think Atomy is hard. It's not gonna work. When you think that, of course, it's not gonna work. When you think you can, you can. But when you think you can't, of course it can't, right? So this is me. I already decided that December 31st, 2028, I will receive $1 million by Sion Park himself. I am the Imperial Master by this date. So you have to dream, have this kind of dream, not just a dream, but a vivid dream. Step 2, the commitment. What kind of commitment that you want to achieve in your life, right? Some people say no pain, no gain. That is true. But in your life, you need to be the center of your life. You should be the one influencing other people around you. With what? With your thoughts and ideas. You shouldn't let other people steer your life. Most people are being steered by our own bosses, right? We are actually fulfilling their own dreams. Have you fulfill your own dreams? I haven't, right? Before I'm at Atomy, I was just fulfilling my bosses one by one, like for the past 25 years. My dream? Never. Because I wasn't the center of my life. But right now, I am the center of my own life, and I actually influence my partners around me. People who have the same idea, who wants to succeed in this Atomy business, they are being influenced by me and they can influence other people. So you need to be the center of your own life. And second, you have to have positive thinking, because life is not a perfect journey, right? Life is not smooth sailing. You will have stumbling block. You have up and down, right? It's not going to be like a smooth ride all the way to your success. No. Situation might be the same. Rejection will be the same for everyone. It depends on how we translate that rejection into opportunity. If you think that a rejection that is a stumbling block, or maybe this is the end of your Atomy business, then that's it. But instead, you must have positive thinking. Maybe I need to learn about something that I can learn from other people, other leaders, right? Instead of getting rejection, maybe 3 no's, maybe the next no will be the yes, right? You can always change the mindset of a positive thinking whenever you find a stumbling block or a rejection. What do you have to do? Spread the words. Doesn't matter, right? We have the best quality products in the world. We have the best pricing, absolute quality products in the world. What do we have to do? Open our mouth. The most people that fail in Atomy because they don't want to open their mouth. That's it. When you open your mouth, you probably find 1 or 2 people that are looking for this kind of business. You will find 1 or 2 people looking for this kind of products, but they cannot find it anywhere, right? You must have a positive thinking. All you need to do is just talk. And then the second thing, you need to share the products. What are the products sharing? The product sharing from the product that you use personally. You cannot use other people's testimony and then make it your own testimony. That, to me, it's called lying. You have to share the product experience yourself from your heart. So when you do this, you will change your negative thinking to positive thinking. And then the next one is you're willing to work hard. Because like a farmer, when a farmer wants to have let's say a 10 tons of harvest of crops, do they just lay down on the couch and hoping the silo will get filled? I doubt it. All the farmers, when they already have the plan that they will harvest 10 tons of rice, they're going to work hard, right? But most people, Mike, working hard is not going to make success. That's true. Working hard alone doesn't make you success. You have to work smart. But once you work hard, you already know in Atomy how much that you will be making. 50,000 a month, right? Not just being a peer master, being a royal master, you already make 50,000 a month. If you know that you are making 50,000 a month, right? Will you be lazy? Will you not be doing anything to get into that position? Every morning when I get up, I know that I'm one day closer to make that amount of income. Next morning, I know that I'm getting even closer to that amount of income. So, but on that day, do I just sleep? Right? Do I just sit on the couch watching Netflix? No, I work hard every day, because you will run into people who will try to talk you out into this business. They will tell you, Mike, Atomy is just MLM. It's not going to work. I've done it for so many years. It's not going to work for me, not going to work for you. So people will try to talk you out from this business. If that is the case, you just what? Disregard them and move to the next person. Because do not spend your time, valuable time, on people who are negative. So just keep moving forward, like I said, with confidence. You know that this business will make you success. You bring that confidence when you're sharing. When you're sharing to other people, people will sense if you have confidence or not. Most people get rejection because they don't have their own confidence themselves. They don't have the self-commitment or determination to succeed in this business, right? That's why they can sense it. Are you even sure that you can succeed in Atomy? And if your answer is stuttering, I'm not sure. Maybe my upline say yes, right? But people when ask me, Mike, you know, this is MLM, right? Of course. This is MLM, this is network marketing. It's just the form. We have to take a form of a business. We cannot just say Atomy. What is Atomy, right? We need to take a form of a business. But I know this is the different network marketing. No other network marketing is the same or even close to Atomy, right? And I will be making this amount of income in this amount of time. And you watch me. If you don't want to stay, if you don't want to go with me, you will watch me, right? Then don't say that I don't want you. I already warned you this time. Next time when you see me making this amount of income, then you're going to regret, right? With this kind of confidence, you will attract more people when you talk to, right? But if you are not confident yourself, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to make it, right? With that kind of attitude, you're not going to make it. Once you have that kind of attitude, you work hard. Regardless of people talk you out, just disregard them and move on to the next person. The next step, list, creating a list. What are the lists? These are the lists that you put all the people that you know. It doesn't matter if they're interested in the business, if they're interested in the hemohim, if they're interested in the vitamin C, if they're not, it doesn't matter. As long as you know a single individual that are still breathing, you put them on the list. You just put down every individual that you know. Even if you don't have any individual that you know anymore, you can always go outside, go to the marketplace, go to, if you're on subway every day, you're gonna meet same people every day, right? If in the same bus, you're gonna meet the same people every day. These are the people that you add into your list, right? Let's say you are an unfortunate person that only know 2 people, right? You said, oh, I don't know any more people. Then you go to the subway station, bus station, you sit there, and then those are people, right? You name them, and then you make acquaintance, and then you say hi, and then talk, right? Open your mouth. These are the lists that you have to make. And then, because the speed of you inform these people on the list will determine your success. Let's say you have average, every individual have about 200 to 250 members, 2 people. So how long can you finish this list? It's up to you. You can finish it in 3 months, maybe share 2 or 3 people a day, right? Some people, they do it in a month. They share about 10 people a day. But some people are crazy. They finish it in 25 days. They share to 10 people every day. So it is up to you. Sorry, 25 people every day. So it is up to you. So the speed that you inform these people will determine your success. Some people, they take their time. They take their leisure time. I don't have time now, Mike. Don't force me to share Atomy. Of course, these people are not gonna finish their list as instant or as fast as we did, right? I finished my list in just the most probably like 2 months. I don't have too many people anyway. So, but I finished them all because I want just like this. The speed that I inform the people on my list will determine my success, right? Because it doesn't matter. Most people get rejected. You don't get success all the time, right? Maybe out of the 10, maybe one is success. Even one is good enough for me, right? Because what? Because it is the law of own mind. It doesn't matter. You can have the best presentation if the person who is listening is not even want to get the idea from you, then they're not going to join, they're not going to purchase. So you have to understand this, the law of mind. When you have understand this, the law of mind, the law of own mind, you will have no pressure. It means telling them, this is your own mind, this is my mind, my decision to tell them. But either they want to join me or to purchase, it is not my business. It is their own mind. So you cannot influence other people. Hey, you must join me and Atomy. You must purchase this. You must use this. That you cannot. All you have to do is do your own part. Tell them about Atomy. Tell them about the company, the vision, the products. Right. So this is your own mind to tell other people, but it is their own mind to join us. So if you want to achieve something challenging in your life, you have to make them happen in an intensive manner. This is our Siohangil Park says that. So if you want to achieve something big, spectacular in your life, you have to make it happen in an intensive manner. What does it mean? Remember this video? There are two pipes, pipe A and pipe B. The difference is the diameter. The pipe A is the smaller diameter, pipe B is a bigger diameter. Which pipe you think gonna flow the most amount of water? Pipe A. Because when you compress the pipe, the speed is actually getting faster. Have you tried? Garden hose, right? You have a garden hose, right? Let the water run. What's gonna happen? The water just flow like this, right? But when you squeeze the hose, the end of the hose, you squeeze it. What's gonna happen? It's gonna squirt. And the speed is so fast, it can even break a dirt, right? If you want to clean your garage, you have to squirt it, right? Can you do that without squirting and clean the garage? You can't. But when you squirt it, it's like a jet stream. That is the intensive manner. If you want to achieve something challenging in your life, you have to do this. You have to make a compression of your time. Then you will achieve your success. You cannot just let it flow, let your customer grow, and I will be an auto sales master. I think that's gonna happen, yes, in 30 years. You want to become auto sales master and let it flow by its natural speed? Yes, 30 years, right? But if you want to make it happen, you have to make it in an intensive manner. Make it happen in 3 months. Make it happen in a year, right? By what? By getting crazy in Atomy. By getting all over the place, sharing about Atomy. Build your consumer base, right? These are the same like a pipe A. And step 4, what happened after you make the list? Of course, you invite them, right? What is the purpose? The invitation is not about for you telling them on the phone about the company compensation plan for 3 hours. No. The purpose of invitation is you make appointments to invite them to a meeting, a Zoom meeting, seminars, a private Zoom meeting. That's it. All you have to do, you tell them, hey, I have a good opportunity that doesn't cost you money. You don't have to stock products. You don't even have to sell. All you have to do, just come. And this can make you residual income. And people, when hear that, okay, you said no money, right? Okay, I'm in. And then no selling. Of course, I'm in, right? People are afraid of capital investment. Second is afraid of selling, recruiting, right? But in Atomy, you tell them, no selling, no money. Would you like to hear it? That's 1 minute invitation, right? It's not even like a 1 hour presentation. So it is important that you are committed to a certain number of phone calls every day and consistently. You cannot just say, oh, today I don't have the mood, I'm not going to make a phone call. No. When you're committed, you have to tell yourself how many phone calls that you're going to make, how many chats, invitation that you're going to make every day. Because what is really considered working is to make phone calls by meeting with the people, by attending the training, right? So you have to set your daily goals. How many person that you want to share to this new person that haven't heard about Atomy every day? Rainy, shiny, you go out there and share, right? You invite them. Would you like to attend a meeting? Would you like to attend a seminar? Listen about our company introduction or our company profile, right? This video, I'm sure everyone have watched this video as well, right? For the water to boil, the temperature must go beyond or over 100 Celsius. That's why consistency is important. Imagine this. If you want to boil water, but your temperature is up and down, right? 60, 40, 80, 20, at 100, 10. Do you think the water will boil? No, the water will not boil. So you have to be staying at least 100 degree or even more, right? Maybe you stay at 110, and then you will bring the water to the boiling point. But if you're up and down like this, you're not going to boil the water. No. Same thing with our Atomy business. Yes, you want to succeed, but when you get rejection, oh, you're done. Okay, tomorrow I get a new sign up. Oh, this member is buying. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, this person is attending the meeting. Oh, he's gone. I cannot hear him anywhere. You're done again. Same thing like your degree, right? So it is your decision. You want to be consistent in this business, you stay at 120 degree. Then you're going to watch all these people going to be boiling with you, right? Number 5, explain about the business. Once you already attend the meetings, Zoom meetings, seminars, you must understand maybe a little bit, right, about the company. But if you don't attend, of course, you're not going to understand anything. That's why I always laugh to my members when they say, Mike, I tried explaining about the company. I tried sharing about the Atomy, like you said, but I always get rejection. I don't know how you did it, but I never succeed. And you know the next question I ask them? I never see you on the meeting. I never see you attending the seminars. How can you explain about the business? How can you explain about the products? You're not even using the product yourself, right? Is there any doctor become a doctor without going to the medical school? None, right? There's no scholar without going to the school. Same thing with this business. You try to do the business without even going to the academy of Atomy. Can you succeed? No. You have to diligently attending all these meetings, all these seminars, all this, whatever the upline or the leader tells you, hey, you have to attend this. Just attend. Don't even think twice. Just attend. The reason is you want to win the war, right? Is there any soldier win the war without any training? Just go to the war field and then fight? I doubt it. They're all gonna die. So you have to train yourself before you go into the battlefield. That's pretty much it. Step 1 to step 4 is all about you learning yourself before you go into the battle, right? You equipping yourself with armor, helmet, right? With belts, sword, shield. These are the points of your learning about the business. Once you're equipped, you can go to any battlefield, you're going to win the war, right? Most people fail because they don't know anything. They don't have anything to give out. They don't understand about the company introduction and company compensation plan. What are they giving out? They don't even have the knowledge, right? Even people who have the knowledge, who are attending all the meetings, right? There are people like that. Every meeting, they're attending. But they are not still succeeding. Why? Because all they do is just getting the knowledge. Because they think knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. No, I'm sorry. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is just a potential power until you apply it, until you use it, until you share like this one, you explain about the business. That knowledge become your power. Without you explaining, without you are educating yourself and then put it in action, the knowledge is nothing. It's just knowledge until you apply it, right? So what do you explain in the business on the step 5? First, you explain about the company, our prestige product, the luxury products of our Atomy products, right? Absolute quality, absolute price, and our strategy. What is the strategy? Masstige. These are the mass products, which is the regular daily necessity products, right? You go to the supermarket, you'll find this kind of products, not like out of the world product, something that you can buy. Our Atomy product is just like a supermarket product. That's a mass products. But the difference is the teach. Well, masstige is not a word. You cannot find it in the dictionary, right? Masstige is mass with the prestige or the luxury quality. It means you cannot take your money when you buy the Atomy product, let's say $10 foam cleanser, you bring it to the supermarket. Hey, I want a $10 foam cleanser that has herbal ingredients, have this kind of technology. Can you get me one? Most of them, they say no. $10, you only get a bar of soap, right? Yes, $50, $60. Yes, I'll give you the same product. So that's what that means with the strategy of masstige. With the same amount of money, you will get the luxury quality of our products. So who is our Atomy? Atomy is a distributor of products that are made by Carey and Colmer B&H and sells them at incredibly low price. So these are Atomy, right? We are a company that's selling the best quality product at a very affordable price, very low price. And then what's next you explain? About the products. Like I said, if you haven't used the product, of course, you don't have your own knowledge about sharing the products, right? What are you sharing? You don't even use yourself, right? But once you use our product, you know our quality is absolute. Our price is absolute, right? This is the Atomy's absolute value. Why don't you give it a try? Even if you don't like it, you have 30 days money back guarantee. Nothing to lose. What do you got to lose, right? Just try it. That's how you explain the business. And then the third thing is you explain about the compensation plan, because our compensation plan is the most righteous compensation plan you will ever find. If you don't trust me, try it. Challenge me, right? This is the best compensation plan in this world. It means nobody's harmed. Nobody, right? Even customer, they're going to be compensated, right? So compensation plan, you don't have to explain the whole 3 hours yourself. No. Once you invite them into the seminar, to the meeting, to the Zoom meeting, they are leaders, right? Leaders are the one who are doing the presentation for you as if you are doing it for them. So that is the importance of invitation, to explain about the business. Let other people do the presentation. I remember when I started, I don't even understand compensation plan. To be honest, it took me 6 months just to understand maybe like 75%, right? 6 months. But I share crazily about Atomy. What did I do? I bring people to the seminar. Yes, maybe the next seminar they are not coming, but at least I'm trying bringing people, right? Because I cannot explain the compensation as best as all those other leaders who already done Atomy before me, right? So I bring them to explain the compensation plan. Last one, more important, the Atomy vision. Who we are is a distribution company that want to be the largest distribution hub. We want to be the global Atomy that changes or rewrites the history of network marketing, right? Those are the Atomy's vision. We want to be the largest distribution hub. We want to change the history of network marketing. And number 6, follow up. The rule is when you share Atomy, or when you sell, right? Our ideas about Atomy, could be the products, could be the company. You have to follow them up. The rule is within 48 hours to check to these new members, to these new partners. Maybe you have a potential partner that want to learn about the compensation plan, about the mastership. Don't let it pass 48 hours. You have to check with them. Hey, do you understand what I've just explained to you yesterday or 2 days ago, right? If they don't ask, that means they're not really interested. As simple as that. Don't stop until your customer purchase a product and then you forget about them. You think that they're gonna come back to you and keep ordering more and more. You're wrong. You're wrong, right? People are only buying or making a repeat purchase because first they find value. Second, if they understand about the products. That's why some people say, oh, I don't like this Absolute because you give me this and that, right? Probably they use it wrong. You as an upline or a sponsor, you have to tell them, right? Oh, maybe you are missing a step, or maybe you didn't use the evening care, right? So there are steps that they are missing. Or maybe this is a detox process. So you have to follow them up to make sure that they are using it properly, they understand about the product, they understand about the company's vision. So these are your job for these new members, right? Don't just think that after you share once, they understand. No, you have to keep reminding them, right? So you really need to be clear their doubts about the products and business explanation by calling them quickly and reassuring them, right? So follow up and follow through. So follow up, it means you build up the customer, you build up the consumer, so they're willing to be your business partners. When you have the business partner, you follow through. What does follow through means? Follow through means you have to help them until they become successful. All these partners, they're coming to you, Mike, can you help me understand about this? Can you help me with this, with that? You have to follow through these partners until they become successful. These are your job as the leader, right? Not just follow up customer, follow through. Step 7, consultation. You will encounter this kind of question from your members, from your downlines, from your partners, right? Mike, I don't know anyone. What is the reason in this? Because they didn't have a list of people, or they didn't do the step 3, which is creating the list. So what you have to do, you sit with them. You write the list together. Okay, Mark, okay, open your phone. Show me your WhatsApp group. Okay, you don't use WhatsApp. Okay, show me your Facebook Messenger. There you go. You find members over there. You find friends. Maybe if you're in a group, you find people in that group. These are the lists, right? But first, you have to you have to think to yourself, do I have a family? If you do have a family, most likely you know at least 25 people, right? Yourself must have parents, uncles, aunties, siblings, right? Your spouse, they also have their own family, right? And this family has their own family. This family have their own family. My family have their own family. So these are the people, at least 25 people. So even you don't know any friends, you can start from your own family. Then you know 25 people. From these 25 people, you get into their contacts, grow it more, maybe from 25 to 50, from 50 to 100, 100 to 200, and so on and so on. So you have to sit with these members, to your downlines. You create the list and make the consultation log for each person on the list. Okay, this person, John, how many that he knows? Okay, 10. You write them down. Mary, how many that Mary knows? 20. Okay, write them down. Just create the list. Help them finish the list. That's what you have to do when people ask you, I don't know anyone. Second thing, no one would register members. Yes, I have a lot of customer. I have lots of, people buying the product from me. Mike, can you buy me this him? Okay, sure. Do you want to be a member? No, I'm not interested to be a member. The reason is I didn't understand about the Atomy company vision, or I didn't understand about how do you make money in Atomy. As simple as that. If you explain about the compensation plan to your members, then this member will understand, yes, all this time I purchased him from Mike, right? 50,000 PV, 50,000 PV, 6 times already 300,000. Now I would have made income in Atomy, right? But I've lost all those 300,000 PV. So you tell them, hey, Mark, because you didn't join last time, you lost 300,000 PV that you should have had collected, right? So you tell them, with this 300,000 PV, you can actually build your business and can earn you residual income. Did you know that? Right? If you yourself don't understand that, how can other people know, right? So you must sure that you understand the company's vision and then you impart it to your downlines. Next question. There's hardly any sales. Yes, I have a big trees under me, right? Big lineage. All people are joining. But there's no people buying. There's no PV. What's happened in that? Probably you are not a repeat customer yourself. It means you only use once and then you probably not gonna use it again, right? Or you only share about vision, compensation plan, marketing plan. You can make this, you can make that, free business registration. There's no maintenance, no selling, right? You only tell about this structure about the company, right? But you never share about the products because you're not a product lover yourself, probably, right? You only know one or two products, that's it. So that's why if you only use, maybe you just use shampoo. If you explain a shampoo to someone who is having a diabetic, right? Do you think they're gonna buy shampoo? No, they're not interested in shampoo because their hair is probably fine. They need something for the blood sugar. So if you don't use Hemohim, how can you explain about Hemohim to that person? So you must use all the Atomy product in our Atomy shopping mall. So when you share to other people, you know what they need. Oh, this person have acne. So I know it's not Hemohim, right? Tell them about the AC Care Spatial Set, right? Tell them about the AC Spot Solution. Tell them about the evening care. So those are the product that you share to these people. So with this big trees, it doesn't matter. You could have 10,000 members under you. You could have 1 million members under you. If they're not purchasing, there's no good in that. Don't be pride that, oh, I have 1,000 members under me. Look at the PV. How much PV it's generating every day? If it doesn't generate, it's useless, right? So if there's any sale, make sure they understand about the products. Next question. Oh, my lineage is not getting bigger. My lineage is stuck here, right? The best answer is probably your downline is not plugging to the system. They're not joining the meetings. They're not attending the seminars, right? Because when you are individual, you only have a small power. But when you gather in the big meetings, you're gonna have the atmosphere of successful people. So 100% of people with little power can still be incredibly successful through the Atomy system. See, even if you have a little power, when you join in the system, you can be really successful through the Atomy system, right? So tell them, the reason you're not growing is you're not attending meeting yourself. Probably you gave up, right? Probably in the beginning journey, yes, you attended this meeting, this Zoom meeting, you see people are joining, then you got motivated, and then people not buying, and then you go down, right? You're down. And then you stop joining the system. Of course, people are duplicating what you're doing. If you're not attending, then your members are not attending. If you're not participating in the Zoom meeting, then your members are not going to be participating. So they're not going to be moved with whatever that you're doing. So you have to move with confidence, even though that you don't see a result yet. The second one is probably the newcomers or people just join Atomy. They do not feel welcome and then they leave. They see proudful people. Oh, I'm a Sharon Rose master. You don't talk to me. You talk to the people over there, right? A sales master. I'm a Sharon Rose master. You are proud. So people who just joined Atomy, they said about, oh, serving in humility. Where's the serving in humility in that? When you're achieving success in Atomy, when you are prideful, people are coming to you for advice, and then you turn them down and you go over there. You don't talk to a Sharon Rose master. You don't talk to a Diamond master. You don't talk to a sales master. You talk to your upline, to your sponsor. So in Atomy, you must serve others with humility. You must lower yourself. You must let go of your ego and serve others. You should embrace taking losses. Don't be afraid losing money. Don't think about racing against your partners. Your partners could achieve success before you. It's okay. Go beyond me. That's okay. Cherish them, right? In Atomy, it's not about you are being the first. Right? You could be the last, looking all those partners, your members achieving their success. That is fine. You serve them. And then at the right time, your success will be there. right? So with this, then your downline, your group will get bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you're prideful, then you're gonna see your lineage gonna stop. The last step, which I call the most important step. Without this 8th step, you are doing it all over by yourself, 1 to 7 by yourself, right? Can you imagine that? Is it hard? It's tough to work by yourself. But when you duplicate, then you will see a good result, right? So some people are confused about copying and duplicating. Mike, I'm already copying you, right? Copying means like this. If you see a big tree, right? Like an oak tree, and then you make a copy made of plastic, is that a duplication? No, it's not a duplication. It's just a copy of the oak tree. Yes, it could be look as if as an oak tree, but there's no life in that plastic, right? That's a copy. But what you want to do is you duplicate this tree. Okay. Let's say you look at the big tree over here, right? And then I make a copy of a tree made of plastics. This is not a tree. This is not a duplication. This is just a copy of this tree, right? There's no life. It's not going to bear any fruits, right? It's just a plastic. It's just a decoration. But what you have to do is you take a seed from that tree, a living tree, you put it in the ground over here, you plant the seed, and then the tree will grow. When it grows, it's going to be exactly like the original. This is what the duplication is, right? So if you want to succeed, you have to be a good tree. You cannot copy somebody else's tree and then you fake it. You tell them that I'm successful. Look at, I'm driving a Mercedes. I'm living in a house. But compensation plan from Atomy, you're making only $100. The rest, you're borrowing from the banks, right? This is wrong, right? You are copying other people's success, not your success. But what do you have to do? Be the good tree. Be your own good tree. So your members can take the seeds from your tree and plant it here, here, here. And this will grow to exactly like the real copy of you. This is the correct duplication, right? So don't get confused about I'm already duplicating. No, you're not duplicating. You're copying what I'm doing. That's not right. You have to duplicate what I'm doing. Step 1 to 7, that's all you have to do from the beginning, right? Do exactly like successful people did when they first started. Make up your mind to follow in the footsteps. For good duplication, the original version must also be good. So you look at the royal master driving a Mercedes, Ferrari, and then you buy a Ferrari, right? You buy a Mercedes, you think that if you live in their lifestyle, you're going to be like them. You fake it till you make it. You heard that, right? That's wrong. But what you have to do is you learn from this royal master. What did they do exactly 3 years before, 10 years before? And do exactly what these people do, right? And then you will be successful. And then you follow their footsteps. If you do not see yourself as a good example to your partners, you must change your original version of yourself. That's why I tell my partners, every morning, look at the mirror. Is this a kind of leader that you want to follow? Is this the kind of leader that you want to grow your network from? To be the duplication, right? You answer yourself. If the answer is no, then you have to change your original version of yourself before you can change other people. Success, right? I'm going to recap all the 8 steps, right? The first one is set a goal, create your dreams. Second step is commitment, right? Determination. Chase your goals with determination with commitments. And the third one is create the list, contact list. Fourth, invite. You make the invitation to all these lists, right? And then fifth, explain about the business. Six, follow up and follow through. Seven, consultation. Eight is duplication. Thank you, everyone. My name is Mike Surjadi.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.